What's up, YouTube? It's RS Mario bringing you another Mega Pokemon metagame analysis. Alright, but before we get started into the analysis, there has been some news that has come out in recent days, recently this week. So let's see, we had two new Megas, well technically three new Megas announced. We had Steelix and Mega Glalie come out of the Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire demos in Asia and in the UK, which hasn't come to America yet. Hopefully we get a different Mega. That would be awesome, but more than likely we'll just get pretty much a copy of the UK version. But now on to the next piece of news. The third quote-unquote Mega announced in the well, not announced, but found in the demo was found when Project Pokemon hacked the demo and pretty much tore apart, everything in there, went through all the code, and they found Mega Hoopa. I don't know if this is Mega or not. I've seen it. I'm not gonna put a picture in there because I'm not gonna spoil everybody what it looks like or whatever. But it doesn't look like a Mega to me. It looks like an alternate form. I mean, that's just what it looks like to me. Like how the genies, yeah, right, the genies have their Therian forms. This looks something like that to me. It doesn't look like a Mega. Like Megas, they do kind of look like the original Pokemon, just jacked up to 1,000. This doesn't look like that to me. It looks different. So I don't know about that one. But now on to what you came here for, the Mega Pokemon analysis. My first Mega Pokemon analysis I'm doing, because I'm gonna be doing another one tomorrow since I don't have a Zelda video until next Saturday. Will be Mega Steelix. Alright, so out of all the four Megas that got announced, the two that really got me were Mega Beedrill and Mega Steelix. Mega Steelix especially because I used to use Onyx back in the day when I played Gen 1 and Gen 2. I straight up used Steelix all the way, and the fact that they made a Mega Steelix was freaking awesome to me. I'm like, oh snap, my nigga is back, Mega Steelix, yo. So I had to do an analysis on Steelix. I just had to. So here we go. Steelix, Mega Steelix retains its Steel Ground typing from basically from its normal form of Steelix. It also gets the ability Sand Force, which basically makes its ground rock or steel attacks. As I think it's ground rock and steel attacks, it makes all of them 30% stronger, which is awesome. That makes Gyro Balls and Earthquakes freaking ridiculous. Let's see. Also, he keeps his typing. He gets a new ability. Yeah. So, Mega Steelix is gonna be awesome. Like, its defensive capabilities are incredible. Like, its defense is high, its special defense is okay, but it also resists a ton of types. Like, it doesn't really, it resists, well, it's normal damage to fire because of the ground typing, normal damage to grass because of the steel typing. Like, the two types really cover each other well, to the point where it only really has three weaknesses. It's weak to water, it's weak to water, ground, and fighting. Those are its only three weaknesses. That's it. Everything else, it can really either do regular damage or it resists because of its typing. And it hits the dreaded fairy Pokemon that have been running around here. So if you're running some dragons of some sort on your team, having a Steelix or a Mega Steelix will probably be a good idea. Not to mention, with the super stab gyro balls, you can definitely put a hole in walls like Flurgus or Blissey. Steelix is an awesome Pokemon. So, alright, let's move into its stats. Alright, so another thing that came from the Project Pokemon hack was they actually hacked all of the stats for the new Mega Pokemon and got them out of the game. And Steelix stats confirms, in the game, 75 HP, 125 attack, 230 defense, 55 special attack, which is kind of lame, But I mean, what are you going to be using? A flash cannon? So see 95 special defense, which is buildable, not bad. But I guess they had to put a chink in his armor, since technically physical attacks are doing nothing in the Steelix. They had to put a chink in his armor outside of his speed, which is 30. So so you got what you have here is pretty much a tank. He can take tons of physical hits, he can take special hits okay, and he can deal awesome damage with his stab attacks and his big physical attack stats, which is awesome. Because you can totally build, like, to me, you can really build off of anything over 90. So like 95 is buildable. Like if you wanted to run a set that's focused on special defense, like you don't have to touch defense, or speed or special attack. You can run, a set based off of special defense and attack, and you've covered your ground right there. I mean, you're not gonna take everything, but you're gonna take a lot before someone can kill you. Especially since, more than likely this will elevate Steelix to UU status. This will be this will help him out a lot. He'll need that special defense to take on things like Mega Blastoise and other special attackers that are in UU. Also, he can definitely scare out things like Blissey, who's not gonna take a gyro ball well at all. So yeah, these stats aren't bad at all. I mean, he's very slow, but what do you expect from a giant metal snake? So then we move on to his move pool. Alright, so now usually I try to do something diverse. I try to do something different with the moves. I couldn't really figure that out here because basically Steelix is made for one thing and one thing only, and that's soaking up damage and dealing out physical attack. So that's exactly what I did. So I'm basically gonna go over. You can actually mix and match this to make any set you want, and of course you don't have to go by my set. This is just the way I would do it. The fun part about Pokemon and competitive battling and stuff is to come up with your own set. You can make a support Steelix. You can do whatever you want with Steelix. You can surprise people. Surprising people, is actually pretty cool. Make your own set and throw people off. But this is pretty much my set right here, though. Gyro Ball. Of course, any Steel Pokemon with this much attack and that low speed is definitely gonna be running Gyro Ball. Why? Because it's a given. It's stab Steel, and its special ability basically, benefits from being slow as hell. So Gyro Ball is awesome. Thunder Fang is just for coverage. Make sure to cover you from, water types. So Thunder Fang is basically aimed at like Mega Blastoise, Tentacruel, things like that you're gonna see in UU. Stealth Rock, because of course, Stealth Rock. Now I don't really see. You could lead with a Mega Steelix and use Stealth Rock, or you could have him, somewhere in another part of your party to bring in the rocks. You could switch it in on something that is gonna switch out, which will basically give you a free turn to put your rocks up. Same thing with Rock Polish. I was thinking about the other video, Rock Polish. With Rock Polish, same deal here. You switch into something that is gonna switch out. That gives you a free turn to Rock Polish up and get ready to start hitting things. But yeah. So then you have have Rock Polish. So if you're not running, Gyro Ball, you can go ahead and use Rock Polish. And then of course Sandstorm, so you can take full benefits of you can take advantage of Steelix's ability. And Earthquake, because why not? Why would you not have Oh, I forgot Curse. I'm gonna talk about that in a second. But Earthquake. So because he's a ground type Pokemon with 125 attack, and also Earthquake will have a base power of 130 when you're in a Sandstorm, Not to mention it's stabbed, so that goes up a little bit more. And of course, I forgot Curse. I don't know why I forgot Curse and Heavy Slam. Good lord, man, what is wrong with me? So Curse is basically another option. You know, it is awesome with Gyro Ball. You know, Curse and Gyro Ball are like best friends. You know, same deal with Stealth Rock and Rock Polish. You know, you switch in on something that you know is going to switch out. You Mega Evolve, you use Curse, and you're ready to go. You're ready to start sweeping. And Heavy Slam basically is, you know, another. If you're running the Rock Polish set, you would use Heavy Slam instead of Gyro Ball, because that way you can take advantage of, you know, Mega Steelix's weight and the fact that it's stabbed, and you can use the speed bonuses from Rock Polish without having to worry about losing power. So that's it. This is right here. That's my set. You can actually run Ice Fang on it if you wanted to, so you can hit things like dragons or things like that. But I just thought Thunder Fang was more beneficial because, you know, it actually hits those water type Pokemon. But yep, that's about it for the moveset. That's actually about it for this video because I don't want to try to run too long. So yep, this is Mega Steelix. You know, you can run any number of sets, but what the set I would more likely run is a special defense set where I would bolster his special defense, and of course I would run you know, Curse, Heavy Slam, Sandstorm, Earthquake, and Thunder Fang. You know, because that's just the way I would do it. You know, all out physical attacks. You know, you switch in, you use Curse. Something comes in, they get punched in the face with an Earthquake, and it's game over. You know, but yep, that's me. So this is the first of two mega analysis videos I'm gonna do. The next one I'm gonna be doing tomorrow. I don't quite know who I'm gonna be doing it on. That sounds kind of weird, but it's gonna be either Pidgeot, Beedrill, or Lopunny. I've been thinking about doing one about Lopunny for a while. So it's going to be one of those three. So until then, like, comment, subscribe. And check out my CM Punk tribute video too. So keep it real.